Yo, what is up, YouTube? It is Legend. Welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies Glitch video here on the channel. Let's go ahead and get right into it. If you're trying to get Nebula camo here on Black Ops 6 Zombies, then you guys need to get on this right now, because I know Treyarch are on a patching spree right now, and unfortunately they're fixing things left and right. If you're trying to get to level 55 in Prestige, or your Master Prestige, and you're trying to rank up, I would do some of these glitches that are still working right now, because soon, I'm going to be real with y'all, if they end up patching all these zombie spots and everything, you're going to be playing zombies legit, and there's no way around that, because if there's no glitches and you can't rank up, that's good and fast. So make sure you're doing these as soon as possible, all right? If you're trying to get Nebula camo, get on that grind right now. Let's go ahead and get right into it, and make sure I leave a like. So on the map, Citadelle Day Morts, we got this solo zombies bot lobby glitch that you guys can do right now after all patches, all right? So make sure you're doing this on solo, not with a friend. You want to have all your guns pack-a-punch, have some good gobble gums, have some perks. Go to the crafting table and get the mutant injection, and also get the Casimir grenade. You will need both of them. You'll need the sword as well. You want to come to the sanctuary area right here. You want to go ahead and just throw your Casimir grenade in the corner, and you want to go ahead and put the sword down and start shooting at it. Once you're done with that, go ahead and just shoot it for a couple of seconds and go inside of the Casimir grenade hole, and you should be teleported out of that area. Now come to the spawn area. You want to jump on top of this right here. You want to run and then jump in and activate your ether shroud at the same time, and you should be on the top of this rooftop. On here where that chimney is, there's an invisible barrier that you guys can do, and you guys can jump on top of it and then land down here. Activate your mutant injection once you're here. All right, now here's what you got to do next, because now we got to get out of the map. So now we got to jump on top of this right here. So make sure you're using the mutant injection, and then you guys want to jump all the way over here. So just keep going straight until you walk out of the map. Once you get to the rocks right here, you should be able to go right through. Make sure the mutant injection is over with, and you guys can lay prone and just keep crawling straight. Make sure you have Juggernaut, because it will help you out. All right, so just keep crawling straight, and we're going out of the map completely. Now you guys see we're out of the map. Okay, now what you want to do, you want to shoot the yellow symbols that you guys see right here. So just shoot a couple of them, and you guys can see the zombies are all right there. So now you guys can see those yellow symbols. You want to shoot them before you activate your anywhere but here gobblegum, and you will be out of that spot. If you guys see this brown case right here, they are located on different parts of the map. Just make sure you shoot one of them, and then that way the zombies will pile up here in this section of the map. You guys can come to Tavern Cellar. That way you guys can have the zombies pile up right here and spawn as well. So just come to this area, and the zombies will keep piling up. And that way you guys can get your critical kills and get that Nebula camo. So this one currently still works. Now for the second glitch here on Citadelle Day Morts, you guys will need a mutant injection with this. So make sure you have that. Come exactly right here in the spot. You want to basically run, jump, and activate your ether shroud at the same time. Now you want to jump on top of this invisible barrier right here. Okay, so once you jump on top of this, you can jump over here. Now, once you are out of the map, go ahead and activate your mutant injection, because when you do this and activate it, the death barriers are not even going to hurt you anymore. So that's the good thing about using mutant injection, because they added a ton of death barriers down here out of the map. So when you're doing this, just make sure you have this on hand, because that way you are invincible compared to the death barriers. And you just want to follow exactly where I go. So keep going until you reach the part where you have to swim, and then you guys will be in the water. So make sure that mutant injection is over with. That way you guys can swim, and then you guys can pull out your sword or use your gun and kill zombies. Simple and easy. So yeah, this one currently still works. You guys can rank up, get gobblegums doing this, and that way you guys can get to level 55 real easily. Now the next glitch that you guys can do, you can actually go AFK doing this. If you have a rubber band slapped on your controller, you guys can sit right here, and the sword will just keep killing the zombies back to back. This one's really good if you're trying to rank up, and you can go AFK overnight. So make sure you have Juggernaut, make sure you have Melee Macchiato. That way you guys will be set and good to go. And equip some good augments when you're doing this, all right? So what you have to do, you need to make sure you kill the zombie with the helmet. You need to get the lion sword. Kill all 4 of those parasites. That way you can get in here. And make sure you leave 1 zombie. Now make sure you have a pack-a-punch weapon, because you will need it. Put down the sword, throw your Casimir grenade down, and then go ahead and put the sword in. Once you put the sword in, start shooting it with your gun, and then go inside of it. Once you're done with that, you'll be out of that area, and then that way you guys can kill the zombie. You guys can go to the next round, and then you guys can come back down here. Now what you need to do, you need to shoot the symbols, and they'll all go right into the sword, as you guys can see. And then that way, they'll come right back out. So start shooting them, the incorrect ones, and then more zombies will spawn in back to back to back. So yeah, if you're trying to go AFK and rank up, then this one right here is the best for you. Another way of getting out of the map on Citadelle Day Morts, you guys want to come over here to the dining hall area. You want to line yourself up right here on this edge, exactly as you see. Now what you're going to do, you're going to run, you're going to go ahead and activate your ether shroud, and then jump right after you activate it. Okay, so do a little run, activate your ether shroud, and then jump with the X button or A button if you're on Xbox. Now what you need to do next, you need to jump all the way up here. That way you guys can get out of the map. Now what you want to do next here, you want to jump on top of these rocks and just get all the way on top of this right here and just sprint as fast as you can. I recommend having lightweight, have some perks on hand, and have your mutant injection ready to pop, because the death barriers will take effect. Now once you end up using your mutant injection, the death barriers will stop taking effect on your health, which is what we want here, so that way we don't die at all. Now you want to come off the ledge and drop down here. That way we're out of the map and we're under it, and you just want to climb up here and just follow exactly where I go. So now we're gonna have to do a little boost jump over here, and now that we're over here to this area part of the map, we're gonna go ahead and jump on these staircases right here. So jump on top of this, and then you guys want to follow exactly where I go here. So make sure you don't get stuck doing this, because you have to do this as quickly as possible. So we're gonna go ahead and go down here, and you'll be at this part, and you want to come down here. Okay, now let's keep going all the way over here, and your mutant injection should run up anytime soon, and if it does, we're good now. Okay, now just keep going straight and follow exactly where I'm going. All right, take your time, there's no rush at all. We're just trying to get out of the map and get into a good pilot spot. So once you get to this right here where it says you cannot stand, just jump and then do a little jump again, and you guys will be over this little barrier right here, and that way we can just keep going and follow exactly where these little things are. So this is the spot that we're trying to get to, and you guys can lay prone, and then you guys can drop down here below, and the zombies will all pile up right here in this spot. I know it's getting a lot harder to get out of the map because they're patching them so quickly, you know what I'm saying? So it's really hard. It's getting harder and harder, but it should be easy for you guys to do this. Once you get the hang of it, you won't have no problem doing this whatsoever. So if you're trying to get XP, you're trying to get your camo challenges out the way, make sure you have some gobble gums, have some good guns, pack a punch, and try and kill these special zombies. That way you guys can get the Opal camo and get Nebula camo. Now here on the map, the tomb zombies map, you guys will need burst dash, augment, equip for your ether shroud, and you want to come exactly where I'm at right here. You're going to do a sprint, you're going to activate your ether shroud and hit the jump button a split second after, and then you guys want to come out of the map right here, go inside of the wall, drop down here, and you guys will see you're going to keep going straight a little bit. Just keep going straight, take your time while you're doing this, there's no rush at all, and just keep going exactly where I'm going here. And you're going to be behind a wall, and basically the zombies will not be able to touch you in this spot. I really don't like this one personally, because you can't really get ammo as much as the other spot I'm about to show you, but this one currently still works. So you guys can see the zombies are piling up. The only thing that sucks about this right here is the fact that you cannot get ammo unless you have some gobble gums on hand that will help you guys out on getting that. But like I said, this spot is not really the best. So this one right here, it still works. No zombies will be able to touch you at all. No mimics will be able to pull you in the map at all. So this one right here is somewhat okay. For the Juggernog, you're going to equip Probiotic and Durable Plates, and then your Ether Shroud, you're going to have Burst Dash, and you want to have the other one with Extra Charge. You're going to come over here, all right? You're going to line yourself up correctly as you see. You're going to run. You're going to go ahead and activate your Ether Shroud a split second after, and then jump. Once you do that, let the Ether Shroud run out, and you guys are going to go ahead and do this a second time. Once you do that, you should come over here, and you'll be out of the map completely. Now, this is still working currently, so that's also a good thing. So just follow exactly where I go here, and you guys are going to go ahead and drop down here, and you're going to keep going straight. So just keep straight a little bit right here, and then you guys will hit a death barrier. Once you do that, you're going to go straight up around here, and you're going to jump over here, and you will die. So just be mindful of that. Go ahead and just heal yourself down here. You're going to move over to the right a little bit, and you will be down right here. And you'll be out of the map completely, or I should say under the map. So that way you guys have an ammo box down here. That's why I said this one's a lot more better than the other one I showed you, because you guys actually have an ammo box, and you guys can literally rinse or repeat this. So if you run out of ammo, you guys got the ammo crate down here. You guys can keep killing zombies, and you got the mimics that spawn in as well. So that way you guys can get your Opal camo as well. That will help out, and getting that Nebula camo, so you guys can kill the mimics with your guns. All right, so if you want to have the ice staff, you guys can have that if you're trying to get to a high round. That's also nice as well. But just make sure you have your PhD slider, have some augments equipped for that perk as well, and you guys will be on your way. For the first glitch, I recommend doing this in directed mode on Terminus. And once you get to this part of the Easter egg where you have to use this little computer in here, it's not really a glitch, but I think it's a nice little trick that you guys can do. You just want to go ahead and come up to it and interact with it, and then the zombies will walk away from it. They won't even touch you literally at all. So when they're running away and they're coming through the window, spawning back in, you guys can just stay on this screen right here, and then the zombies will just keep going away from you. And then once you're out of this screen and you're done interacting with it, they will just pile up and go away from you. So you're gonna see that right here. We're gonna go ahead and go away, and all the zombies will just be piling away from you. So yeah, this one currently still works after update 168. Not really useful, but it is in some type of way. All right, the next one that I'm about to show you, this one still works after update 168, and this one is on Terminus as well. You can do this on directed mode or standard. I prefer standard. And you guys can drive the boat on the map right here, and you want to angle it up correctly, and then you want to jump behind it, and then all the zombies will pile up against the boat. Okay, and then you guys can use your guns and rank up and get those critical kills if you're trying to get that nebula camo. Make sure you pack a punch all your weapons and have at least all of your perks. That way you're good in this spot, and you guys can use 2 weapons at a time and get those critical kills out the way. Okay, so this one currently still works after update 168. The next one I'm about to show you is the no target god mode glitch that is still working right now. If you're trying to get that nebula camo on zombies, this will definitely help you out, and you guys can also do this with a friend. I recommend doing it in directed mode, or you can do it in standard, but you want to come to this part of the Easter egg where you have to put the keypad terminal code in. So you want to have one zombie, and you want to be in front of this keypad terminal. As soon as the zombie's about to hit you on that last swipe, or pull up the keypad, and you want to heal yourself or have a friend heal you. And once that happens, all the zombies will no longer target you. This is currently working right now on January 27th, 2025, and you guys can really do this. If you want to take full advantage of this no target god mode glitch, then you got to get a boat and come all the way over here to the islands. That way you guys have a greater advantage of killing the zombies, and I'm pretty sure Trek won't have enough time to patch this before update 167 comes out tomorrow on the 28th of January. If you're a new player on Black Ops 6 Zombies and you've never done the Easter egg before, then that means you need to go and do this on directed mode. Also, if you're already familiar with the Terminus Easter egg and you know how to do it without having directed mode, you know, being on that mode, you guys can just do this on standard and just kill the zombies and, you know, get your camos out the way. So yeah, this is a easy no target god mode glitch. That's why I said it's better to do it at the island, because all the zombies will pile up and you can get critical headshot kills and get them all out the way.